Evening guys, it's Carl from the Two Traders. Tonight I'm just going to show you how to trade breakouts. It's a simple and effective way to trade the markets. So first of all, what you can see here, I've got the supply and demand zones marked out. As we've seen the rejection from this area, we're going to look at intraday trades from this area here. So first of all, we look at the daily to determine the trend direction. Then we're going to move down. We'll have a look at the 4 hourly. So you can see here, the market's nice and trending. We've got a lower high, lower low, so on. Lower high. Yeah, so we're going to move down to the 30 minutes now. And with this, there are many different ways that I would trade this, but for this session, we're going to trade it as breakouts only. That's what we're going to do. We've not started trading here. You could have traded that as a breakout, but what I'm going to do is we're going to start from further down. We're going to mark this level on here just in case it comes up to test that. Right, so we've come into this area and then we've consolidated a little bit here. So I'm going to mark that on there. So you can see as we've broken out of this area here, there is a potential to short the market. There we go, we've come down. So let's just say that trade's over now, we've closed that one out at risk to reward 1.33, that's fine. We're going to move on to the next one. Again, showing signs of consolidating here. Let's just mark that on. I'm going to try and move this slowly because I'm trying to trade it as if it was happening. So as you can see, it's had a fake breakout there, didn't hold. And we've broken to the top end, which I'm not too fussed about. I'm not going to trade that long because of the daily momentum there. So now we're going to mark this whole zone here. I'm just moving this really slow because I want to make it as real as possible. Oh, we've got a breakout. Just going to move that stop loss just above that zone there. We just watch the market. So it could be a fake. At this point, you could be thinking, we've come down, it's a fake breakout, heading back up. But our stop loss is just above this previous area of consolidation. So we are playing around there. Oh, we've popped back down now to test that level, back up, and we've been stopped out of this move. So we're still in profit from this one. So next we're going to be looking at this area. So we're seeing some consolidation going on again. So we start marking that on there. What you can find as well is actually if it pops out the top end, you could grab your trade. So we're still consolidating there. Trying to break out, not quite breaking out of this area. So here we go, we come out the top, we're in a daily downtrend. So here is a potential that we could actually take a trade from here and just place our stop loss above this area that we started seeing a daily downtrend. There we go. So we could come out of this trade here with a 1.55 risk to reward, or you could have held it for a bit longer because you're seeing low high, low high. To me, I'd have come out because of this area here. I wouldn't have liked this coming back up on that volume. It's a strong move, strong volume, and you can see here as we go down, the volume actually reduced, showing that the end of that trend was near. So I'd have probably come out around about this area here, and actually got a little bit less on that 1.34 on that move. This is just trading breakouts, so to mark this area, oh there we go, so we've got a breakout of this area. Let's have a little look. So there we go, we could trade that one there, or we could have waited just for it to break that previous low there, and we've got high volume, which is helping me think that that's going to be a strong move, and then we could place our stop loss just above that zone there, and let's see how this one plays out. Okay, so to me, I just continued holding this lower high, lower low, and I would have probably come out of this market here. So as we pop back up here with a bit of volume, signaling the end. So there we go, that's a 2.52. So as you can see out, so far we've seen we had a win on this one because we'd have come out lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high here. So we'd have come out around anywhere around this area where this market flattened out after we've broken down, and that was original from the breakout of this first consolidation. Then we've got this one here we got stopped out on up here. And then we took this one out on the fake breakout on the top side, so we sold that on that rejection there as well. This one was a nice one, slight consolidation here. You could have taken it a bit higher, but the best place to take this trade is when the volume starts kicking in, and then we know it's going to move down. So that was a good trade. Right, okay, so let's have a little look. So we started consolidating again down here. There we go, a little breakout there. So volume's not too bad. We could take that one as well and see where this one goes. Being the stop loss just above here. To be honest, this trade lower high, lower high, lower low, I'd have still been in that. There we go. I'd have come out about here. As soon as we started seeing some volume and the price head up, so we'd have got 3.33 risk to reward. Let's have a look and see if we can spot our next trading opportunity. Right, we're consolidating there. So again, we've popped out to the top side, and 3 candles here, haven't really gone anywhere. Volume's fairly high, so again that could be a potential for a short, and we could go with our volume, our stop loss just above this gap here, just in case it tries to close that gap. So it's a bit of a wider one. Okay, so what we've seen here, we've seen a fake move up on low volume, so nothing to worry about. But then we've seen a hard drive down on big volume. So we're having lower highs, lower lows. all the way down to about this area here where it kind of flattens off. So we could go with, that would be the place to end that trade. Not the best risk to reward on that one, but you can see the volume kicking in there and it wants to push price back up. Not really seeing any areas of consolidation. Maybe this area here, but for me, that's not like what we've had here. We've had prolonged periods where prices held, and that's where we are today. So yeah, so let's have a little look and see how that would have come off. So this would have won, lost, won, just about. Even if this one had lost, even if you had gone for a tighter stop loss, say that one had lost, you'd have still got a 1.35 there. Lost this trade, so you'd have still been in profit, 0.35. This one was a 1.34, so you're at 1.7 there or thereabouts. 2.52, nice profit again. 3.35, and then say that one was a loss. So you can see there how trading in breakouts can really work. You can use it with volume as well. It's just about spotting. See, I would always look for the lower highs, lower lows on the trade down. And you could be buying and selling that as well. So you could have entered on that breakout, and there's a few times that it's come down, pop back up. You could buy, sell, and that's how you accumulate and make more money. Like here again, you could have, when it comes here, you could have sold off a bit, closed out some of your trade, then sold some more on this high here and break back down. But yeah, that's pretty much how I would trade breakouts. The same applies on the daily chart. Although there's not much consolidation. See, there is there. You've got consolidation. And if you look at that, the overall trend is pretty much down. So you'd be looking to trade that out to the downside. And what you'd do there is you would actually sell that. Either sell that here, stop loss just above. Or you could be a little bit safer and sell that on the retest a little bit lower. And the way you'd look at that, you've got lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low, and then here you can see the distance between these lows is quite nice, and then this one doesn't kind of get there, so you could pull your trade about here and you're still going to get a 1.5 risk to reward. Well, I hope you've learned something from that trading breakouts. If there's any other kind of patterns you'd like to learn, then just get in touch with me. Thanks a lot, guys.